if everyone is healthy, who who has the better big three, the Lakers or Brooklyn?
Brooklyn.
You like KD, Harden, and Kyrie better than LeBron, AD, and Andre Drummond?
I do.
So you take Brooklyn in the series?
I didn't say that. I just said what I like the
Oh, really?
aesthetics of paper.
Okay, okay.
You
But
you you said that, but what I say, what I
see, I know, but you know what? Because this is like, in NFL, I like, so I like the Ravens and I like the Giants. Those are my two teams. And so, when they played each other in the Super Bowl, what I'm saying, I just kind of like sat back and it's just like, all right, you know what? Either way, I'm gonna be happy about the outcome. I'm probably gonna be a little sad about the outcome. Well, I'd only be sad about it if the Nets lost, just because just to Brooklyn. But if the Lakers lose to this Nets team, I'm like, all right, it's Brooklyn. Like, what? I gotta celebrate that.
from a reporter perspective, and just over the last few years, I mean, you and I met each other off of my Lakers reporting and things that I know. But within that whole process, I was gathering information as it related, and just reporting as it related to the Brooklyn Nets. I'm honestly enjoying both. I am familiar with both. I have rapport with both. Um, I like guards,
Okay.
but I like LeBron too. So it's like from a on paper perspective, it's just something that stands out about Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, James Harden. But from a perspective of just LeBron James, like to me, that's the game's best player. Anthony Davis is arguably a top three big man in the league. Um, and Andre Drummond, he's a guy that I like on the court. But I've enjoyed watching Brooklyn this season.
Yeah.
I'm a little too close to both, but I feel like at the end of the day, like I'm hoping, now that's the reporter side of me as a fan of the game and the person who's been around it. I'm hoping to see both of those teams in the NBA Finals. We got to see what happens.
Finals. You
What
think
you said?
this be the highest viewed NBA Finals if this happens?
I mean, this is a game in
Somebody
a regular.
markets here too, New York and LA.
I mean, now we can bring out all those Biggie and Tupac memes again, where you had Biggie wearing the Nets jersey. Of course, this was posthumously created, and Tupac wearing a Kobe jersey. I think again posthumously, but I think when I look at it, yes, it's New York versus LA. It's the number one and number two markets. But I think it's just cool because I think I mean, you remember right before all of COVID happened, the Nets and the Lakers were playing each other in China, and China removed those games up until the last minute. And then, like, the last game, if I'm not mistaken, from the way it was told to me, in China, they played the games, but they removed all the commercials.
Okay.
Because they knew that was going to hit the league's pocket, but they knew that the viewership in China wanted to see that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we kind of got previews of it a season ago, and a year later or so, and it's kind of what many expected, I think. And the storylines, like KD going against LeBron in different uniforms, Kyrie and LeBron being teammates in Cleveland, and that older brother, younger brother thing. Drummond looking to get that max contract. Anthony Davis and just him trying to get two. You look at James Harden and him not winning a championship. He visited in Oklahoma. Like, there's so many storylines there that it'll sell. But I think a lot of fans do want to see that.
Yeah, I think the one thing that actually bothers me the most, and this actually has nothing to do with the actual season. It's more so that as amazing as the Nets look this season, and with the there's a good possibility that they will make it all the way to the NBA Finals because of COVID. We won't be able to be at the Barclays Center this year for the 2K tournament. And I'm just like, oh man, who knows if we will be able to get a season like this again and then we'll actually be at the Barclays Center, for the 2K tournament. So it's like kind of like a little bittersweet, you know what I mean? But I am happy about Brooklyn. And I would love to see an NBA Finals with the Lakers and the Nets. I think that'll be crazy if that happens.
Smush Parker here, formerly of the Los Angeles Lakers, and you are now tuned in to Real Fans, Real Talk.
Live from the camp. By the camp.
This is Real Fans, Real Talk. Real fans, real talk. We as real as you thought.